Hello, jewelry lovers, jewelry addicts, YouTubers. I'm covering all grounds here today. I have been working on this project. It's called the Eternity Circle necklace. It's one of the necklaces that I normally make. It's in my signature collection. And if you've been following along, you've seen a lot of the videos that I've been making along this project. I received an order, I don't know, 3 weeks ago maybe now, from an old client of mine, and old meaning we go way back. I've known her for probably about 15 or 16 years, maybe more, I'm not sure. So anyway, she had contacted me because she liked some earrings that I make, and they're the threaders, and they're little circles, and they hang with the chain, and anyway, very cute. And so she had ordered a pair of those and then wanted to ask me about making a necklace for her in the Eternity Circle style that I make. So normally, just a recap, if this is the first video you're seeing, I'll also have links to the other videos in the description, and I'll also put them here in the card section so that you can go ahead and check those out if you want to. Instead of watching this one, you can always come back. So anyway, this is one of the necklaces I make. It's a choker, and hope that's coming in clear. If you can see that, I don't know, it's a little blurry. Anyway, let me pull back. Anyway, this one has a black diamond in it, and it's got a hammered surface, and it's pretty dainty. This is one of the nicer pieces if you like something that is more on the daintier side. And again, it's a choker. Anyway, meeting with my client, she wanted me to take her sapphire that was set in a gold ring and put that into the Circle Eternity necklace. Well, in talking with her and seeing the stone and the ring that it was set in, the stone was actually on the larger side. The ones that I usually use are like 2 millimeters, so they're quite small. With hers, when I measured it, the stone was actually 3.82 millimeters. So much larger than 2 millimeters. So anyway, we discussed this, and in talking about the design, I advised her that we're gonna have to go up in scale in thickness of the metal, and not only the thickness of the gauge of the metal, but also thickness width-wise around the circle. And then also the overall circle size would be larger. In the conversation, she liked everything else. She wanted all to look just like what I make, just bigger. And then also the chain, she wanted like the one I wear. I have a crystal attached to it, but she wanted this length of chain. And then she liked the clasp I use, which is it's a figure eight, Italian figure eight clasp. So anyway, I'm back to show you the end result, because I have finally gone through all the steps of creating this piece, and I just got finished a little bit ago with polishing it. I had to set the stone. That was pretty much the last step, and then polishing it up so that it's ready to go. I'm going to be taking some time in a little bit to go take some pictures. I have a little photography studio set up where I go and take all my photos of all my work. So anyway, I wanted to show you, and I will also add the photos to this video so that you can see them where they're nice and crisp and clear and more professional looking. So anyway, here is the necklace. It's on the chain, and there it is. There's the sapphire. I don't know why it seems like this camera is not doing well today. I have a new phone, and I've been filming with it, but it just seems like everything's blurred. Anyway, I hope you can see that well. Like I said, I'll add photos so that you can really see the beauty of it. You know, the pictures will catch all the lighting of the hammered marks, and you'll be able to see the sapphire. It's so gorgeous. I'm so excited. I can hardly wait to get this to her and see what she says. I'm sure she's gonna love it. I'm in love with it. I'm like, wow, I almost want one of these for me. Now I'm thinking I should get more sapphires. They're so gorgeous. I normally work in diamonds, but I'm really loving the gemstones. So I do have a couple of sapphires, but I think they're slightly smaller. So I don't know, I'll have to see what I can do. But there's the chain. It's obviously much thicker than the one I have on the choker. So you can see there's definitely a difference in scale. And then I'll also, let me see if I can hold this up. So there's definitely a difference in size in the size of the circles, and also the 2mm diamond and the sapphire 3.82. So, and then I also mentioned in the last video or 2 videos ago, sorry, I'm losing track, I made some design choices of my own. Normally on the choker that I make, I use round jump rings, but as you can see, it's a much smaller design. So the jump rings don't protrude out as much as they would on something of a larger scale. So I went ahead and made oval jump rings here that attach to the chain to the circle. And I went ahead and carried that design element through to the back. And this is great because she can not only is it bigger for her to be able to clasp the clasp to, link the clasp to, but it's also carrying that design element all the way through, which is great because it's gonna look like it's all been planned. It's all part of the design, which it was, but these are little details that we want to remember when we're designing jewelry. And even if you're not designing jewelry and you're looking at jewelry to buy, these are little things that you wanna take notice of. These things make all the difference in the piece. And I like the fact that the oval, it looks nice, but also, like I said, it's not gonna protrude from the circle and take away from the design of the circle and the sapphire itself. The circle and the sapphire have a lot of meaning and importance. So those together, they're like the hero of the story. And we don't want the jump rings that are holding the chain onto the circle to be something that distracts from the eye. So anyway, those were some of the choices I had to make as the designer. She didn't instruct me to do that. That was something I did on my own, and I felt was necessary for this to basically turn out really well. I'm not saying that it would be bad the other way, but remember that the width of the circle is much larger. So the jump ring I would use would have to be much larger. And when you're getting into larger and also a thicker gauge of metal, you're gonna have more of a chance of that popping out. So anyway, those were some decisions I had to make, like I keep saying, and this has been a really great project to do. I'm very excited. I can hardly wait to get this to her. But like I said, it's not over. I have to go in and take some pictures, and I'm gonna go ahead and put all these videos on my blog, on my website. That way it's living there and you can go back at it at any time. You can comment on the blog. You can certainly comment on my videos. Give me a thumbs up and share if you've loved the content, and if you want to share with other people, if you find this interesting, and if you feel that other people would be interested in it as well, people that love jewelry. I think it's also important to note that this is good information for anyone who's shopping for jewelry for someone else. So if you're buying a gift, these are key elements, key things that you can keep in mind when you're looking around and, you know, trying to figure out what it is that you want to get, and you're looking at an overall design, what makes or breaks a design. And yeah, I hope that that helps you. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you will be reminded every time I release another video. And thanks again so much for following. And one more thing, you're probably seeing this after this whole project has taken place, before Mother's Day. I'm actually meeting with my client tomorrow, which is Saturday, May 8th, and I will be delivering this to her. So this was her Mother's Day gift. So if you're seeing this after the fact, which you are, just know that this isn't just for Mother's Day. This is for any time that you're deciding to look for a piece of jewelry, anytime that you're shopping for a gift. This information is good just to know for any time. And also, even though we are past, by the time this goes up, we will be past Mother's Day, I still want to wish all the mothers out there a very happy Mother's Day, and I hope that you enjoy your day. And I know circumstances are getting better, even though we're still kind of in the middle of COVID. I know we're kind of like at the tail end in California. We're still dealing with some of it, but it is getting better. Things are opening up, and people are having more of an opportunity, to get out and celebrate. So anyway, excuse me. You take care, have a wonderful weekend, and enjoy yourselves. If it's not the weekend, have a wonderful week, and I will be back with more. Take care. Bye.